Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. And welcome. So today is really a fantastic day because today is the day we officially get the names for the next class of residents. And I'm going to say that we actually did phenomenally well. And we're going to be welcoming the next generation of family medicine docs to the residency. It'll also actually complete the full cycle, so we will have our full complement of 18. For 2 years, we will have the bonus of having Dr. Kaur because we were actually allotted an extra slot to be able to take Dr. Kaur, which we are super grateful for. And this match was exceptional because we managed to secure the majority of the residents from our top 9 picks, which for any program is ridiculous. Because what it tells you is they really wanted to come here, right? Because normally what happens is you sort of slough down and you end up in the 30s or so for who you get. When you're able to do that, what it means is you have all impressed them enough to actually say, we want to be here. Now, that type of success doesn't happen in a vacuum, and I want to make sure I extend sincere thanks to our CEO, Stephanie Hilton-Siebert, her CMO, Dr. Shrikant, the executive team that includes Tony, and all the leadership, because the reality was there are many programs that initiated the drive to start a residency 4 years ago. I believe of the group that Tony and everybody else started with, we are the only ones to actually have an up and running and active residency, which tells you how deep the vision and the commitment for this really was. Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Yes. All right, so I'm gonna have to hold that higher. In addition, the residents themselves don't grow up in a vacuum. So the staff has been unbelievable, right? So the faculty, I can see Dr. Westphal here, I can see Dr. Hoxema here, Dr. Adebayo, Dr. Rex, and all the surgeons have contributed significantly because setting one of these up from scratch is really difficult, right? The residents this set of residents who comes in will never realize that their PGY3s or their leaders didn't have a senior to show them the ropes, right? This class actually enters a group that things are all working already and they have 2 years of leaders to be able to show them what to do. So what happened basically was for the first 2 years, the attending did their job, they did the job of being seniors, and then they did the job of teaching the residents. So sincere thanks to them. This year, no one will notice it. Next year, what will happen is the nursing will be very upset. Because what will happen is the group of docs that they nurtured up from baby docs to now attendings, I've had the residents tell me they don't believe it, and I've had the nursing say, no, they get it, because the nursing is probably 50% of their education, right? I know my clinic nursing knows exactly what I like, right? And what happens is they usually tell the resident, and usually in the first year, the resident ignores them because they know better, not realizing that that nurse has seen more and done more than they have at this hospital. So there's a sincere thanks to all the nursing who actually helped bring them through. And then finally to the patients, right? The residents will learn the most from the patients. And at this point, the patients have become attached to them. Because I'm just telling you, first year, there was a lot of, I don't know if I want to see a resident. I'm already going into rooms where the patients are like, they're staying, right? They're staying, you're keeping them, right? And almost every one of the second years has had that comment. And yes, some will stay, some will go, but then the really nice thing is they'll be able to hand off to the new resident that's coming in, right? So huge thank yous to all of those. And then we've actually reached a couple of big milestones this year. Again, we're full. We again, for the 3rd year in a row, matched pre-SOAP. So just understand that the normal process is that they all put in their suggestions, and then what happens is on Monday, all the institutions find out whether they filled all their slots. Not all the slots in FM are going to get filled. So it's actually sort of a kudos that 3 years in a row, we've been filled for 6. Like I can tell you, 80% of the programs in Indiana did not fill. So they had the pleasure and joy of what we used to affectionately call the scramble. Dr. Westphal and those of us who are old of us will know, but is now called Supplemental Offer and Acceptance Program, or SOAP. So we managed to do that. We actually also received just 2 months ago our full accreditation for the residency. So ACGME, which is the governing body, granted us a completely unrestricted one. We had 2 citations, one of which was wrong, and we're going to have to correct, so that way we actually only had 1, and the only 1 citation was, we need more docs. So I have a solution for that, because when they graduate, some of them will stay. We have our solution. In addition, we're beginning to compete nationally. And when I say that, I mean the residents are competing nationally academically. Every year, they will take a national test against all the other FM residents. It is called the in-training exam. The residents truly love that test. They are always happy to take it. But the really nice news is our second-year class and our first-year class are in the top 10% of the country. I want you to think about that, okay? Not top 10% of Indiana, top 10% of the country. So that includes the other really big names like Washington, right? Harvard, Johns Hopkins. They're in that group academically. And to give you sort of a really concrete feel for what it means is our second years beat the average of the third years nationally, okay, by a whole standard deviation. I want you to think about that for a second. They are a standard D above the third years who have another year of experience on them. Our first years tied the third years. So with 3 months of residency, so they actually, our first years can claim they were just brilliant to begin with, and it had nothing to do with us. And that would be fair. So that was huge. In addition, we've actually now had, Dr. Agarwal is not here because I was about to embarrass her. We've had Dr. Agarwal get a paper accepted into a national journal. Dr. Sultana, who's not here either. Dr. Sultana actually has now had a poster accepted for a presentation for a big conference. So we're actually also growing on the academic side. Therefore, for us, the academic trajectory has been super clear. In addition, as our residency program matures, so does the leadership structure. And today, I'm incredibly proud to announce our first chiefs. So for those who do not know what a chief is, a chief resident is a physician who's demonstrated not only clinical excellence, but also exceptional leadership, serving as the vital bridge between the faculty and the resident body. Pretty much, they are the bridge. They lead clinically, they do everything administratively, so they will now manage schedules and call schedules. They will help basically shape the didactics or the academic piece. And it's an honor to introduce Dr. Agarwal, who's not here, who will be one of the 2 chiefs, and Dr. Singh, who is here. So come out, time to embarrass you, and just tell them a little bit, say something.
I was not prepared for this speech. I was like, we are so busy, so I'm just truly honored, and thank you so much everyone for your support and trusting me for this huge responsibility. I hope I can live up to this expectation, and I'm just looking forward to make this a great year again with all of your support and a great team we have. Thank you.
And then on a year with continued changes, with any luck, we will be in our new clinic because we now have 19 residents, and hopefully 1 more attending full-time other than me. So we'll be moving to South. which is that office right next to Dr. Legette's and Kennel's, where Nagesh and Anjanappa currently are. And we're really looking forward to that because it's a much bigger space. Sincere thanks to Northwood, who have tolerated us and eventually accepted us as family and treated us really well, but we do know we are occupying some of their space. So super thanks to them for that. And then finally, as I close this out, we're no longer a new program. And the really nice thing is, if you look at the numbers, we're actually beginning to innovate and stand out on the national stage. So with that, I am going to thank everybody once again, and I will turn this over to the Associate Program Director, Dr. Colleget, to actually do what we really came here for, which was to welcome the new residents that have matched into the program. And again, we are super proud and happy to have him. Dr. Colleget.
Thank you, thank you. Troubleshooting. So how we'll do this, I'll introduce the resident, and they will be the ones to state which new intern that we're going to have starting July 1st of 2026 for their new class. So they don't know any of these names, and we'll all get to enjoy their surprise at the same time. If you were with me last year, this is the part where I started crying. That's not going to happen this year because now I'm matured. I am progressing as well. So first I will introduce Dr. Singh, and are you first? Or Dr. Kaur? You guys are messing me up. Dr. Kaur will be first.
So everybody excited for the first name? I'm excited as well. Okay, so starting with our first match is Dr. Demilola Adeyemo. She's from University of Technology, Nigeria. So I welcome Dr. Adeyemo with a full heart.
And I'll tell you a little about her. She is currently a registered nurse working in the Midwest. She enjoys cooking and sharing recipes with her family and friends. She's a strong mentor and an advocate for women's health. She also joined us during our second look, so she might look familiar to some of you when she was doing a tour. But this is our first intern, Dr. Adeyemo. All right, next is Dr. Yaboa to find out who we have. Just hold it, yeah.
All right, so we also matched Dr. Akosia Ejeyi. She's from the University of Ghana, where I come from, School of Medicine and Dentistry. Dr. Akosia Ejeyi, we look forward to working and learning with you.
So Dr. Ejay lives in Greenfield, Indiana. She enjoys gardening and Korean dramas. And fun fact, her first name means Sunday because she was born on a Sunday.
Wow.
So we'll welcome her as well. All right, next we have Dr. Bott.
Our third resident is Imam Arabi from Daw Medical College, Pakistan.
So Dr. Arabi, she enjoys video games. I think she said Fortnite or Overwatch was what she likes to play. She is currently living in Canada, and she loves reading, cooking, and she is a singer. So let's welcome Dr. Arabi. All right, next will be Dr. Sharif and Dr. Abdelmalek. They get to tag team this one.
Alrighty, guys, get your hands up for this one. Fourth for the charm. Fourth one's the charm, I'm telling you. And here we go. Welcome, Dr. Lusupowa from University of Medina Lusupowa from University of Rostov State Medical University, Russian Federation. So glad to have you here with us.
So Dr. Yusupova is a former neurosurgeon from Chechnya. She lives in California currently with her husband and daughter. She also has a PhD in public health, so she brings a lot of unique skills to our program. And she enjoys CrossFit and family road trips. So welcome, Dr. Yusupova. All right, next we have Dr. Evan Lomo. He's been trying to find out who we matched for 2 days now. So he's going to tell us number 5.
And number 5 is Dr. Adewale Oyeneye from Obafemi Awolowo College of Health Sciences, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Nigeria. Welcome, Dr. Oyeneye.
There's a reason we had him read that name. We couldn't pronounce the college. So Dr. Oyenye, he lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He used to work as a general physician in Jamaica and had his own practice. And he enjoys distance running and playing soccer. So we've got a new number 5. All right. And last but not least, our new chief, Dr. Singh, is going to tell us who is lucky number 6.
It's not opening. Oh, it's Tori Templin from Marion University. Glad to be here. She's a friend, she's a charm, so happy for her to be here.
All right, so future Dr. Templin, she's currently at Marion right now, enjoying with her family. She is from Converse, Indiana. She loves to spend time with her family and her fiance Joe, that we got to meet during the second look, and her 2 French bulldogs. And she is also the student representative on the Indiana Academy of Family Physicians Board of Directors. So very excited. Welcome, Tori Templin.
So, those are our new interns. We're super excited for having them here. Before I close it out formally, any questions? Can they come sooner, right?
Let's bring them here like tomorrow.
Says the current first year. Believe it or not, they will be here sooner than you know. We are now talking less than 12 weeks. And then the cycle begins all over again, which is sort of nice. And we will, believe it or not, we get about 90 days of reprieve before we start the next interview cycle. Before we have to set up websites, do updates, and gear up. But it is a really nice 90 days because the PGY ones now see there's an end at the light of the tunnel, right? And it's not a train anymore. It's actually, they're getting to ascend. The PGY 2s are finally thinking about, wow, I have to get a job. And we have the benefit of now having a full service. So if no questions, what I'm going to do is do one last thanks, because none of this is possible without the coordination of Ina Wells, the program coordinator. Wait, who am I kidding? She is the program director. She just tells me where to go and what to do.
She's the real boss.
Yeah, she's the real boss. So again, super thanks, because none of this is, but she coordinates the entire interview cycle. She coordinates this. She sort of takes care of these residents day to day, from everything that they could possibly need, and then she has to deal with taking care of me and Chelsea and the other faculty. So round of applause for Ina Wells. And with that, I will close it out. And welcome to our new first years. We're looking forward to meeting you. You should already have email from us, and we will start getting to know each other real soon.